Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. Ooh, it's Saturday. I gotta put my hood up. Again. Oh, I'm holding my mic. I had to start over because my mic was in my pocket when I started. Okay. Saturday, January 10th. It's chilly. It's windy. That's what makes it chilly. It's in the high 40s, mid 40s. Oh, I always hate starting over because I've already said a whole bunch of stuff and now I got to say it again. That and change sides. I'm just up from the resort, no generation, none today. We got a tournament today, 41 boats. It's the Boswell tournament, and most everybody's above me. I didn't want to go up and fight the traffic, so I'm going to stay down here. I've got a white megaworm on under a float. Right now it's at about 8 feet. It's 6X fluorocarbon tippet to a float, and right now I've got it 8 feet. I'm gonna fish it for a little bit, probably go to 4, 3, no, probably not 3, unless I really start seeing fish on the surface. Today is the 11th anniversary of one cast. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. Straighten up a worm. On January 10th, 2015. I'm not sure why Ryan did it first, but at that time we were me and Ryan and Paul, and although Paul's never been on one cast, and Dwayne. I'm not sure if Blake was working for us yet or not. I don't know. But it was me and Ryan and Dwayne, mainly me and Ryan, or me and Dwayne. We were doing one cast. We'd do one cast off the dock. Almost always throw a jig, because we're fishing off the dock all the time. Back then we'd have little contests, see who catch the most fish in 5 minutes, and always goofing around off the dock. So we said, well, let's do a video, and we'll do one cast, and we'll keep track of how many fish we catch on that first cast, and we'll do a video every day. And but I told the guys, I said, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it every day. Nothing on the first cast. So that's how it started. So that's why we keep track of that first cast, because it used to be only one cast, so we keep track of that. And the wind just shifted again. Dadgummit. It was blowing from the other direction. It switched, and now it's blowing back from the north. Okay. Always like to head into the wind so I can control the boat a little better. Whatever. So that's kind of the story behind how we started it. I don't know, it was after a couple of years of doing it off the dock. Personally, I never liked to do one cast in front of anybody. I still don't. So there were times where the dock's really crowded. I had to get it in the evening, so I started jumping in the boat, coming up in here, and doing the one cast. is a little aggravating. Sorry. I started doing the one cast, but I only do one cast out of the boat, and then I go back to the dock. So I remember you go out in the boat and you do the one cast, and you end up fishing a little bit before you go in, but you do the one cast on the video. And I remember, and we always try to give a fishing report, so that took a little time. But I remember starting to do like more than one cast, but you know, I still keep track of the one cast, first cast. And slowly that developed into doing fishing more. And then we started doing little contests. We did that off the dock too. We hadn't done anything like that in a while. But really, we've kind of lost two of our main guys, Dwayne and Blake. Dwayne was always a lot of fun. But they went to full-time guide work, and it was just hard getting them in the schedule. Now Dwayne's spending 5 months in Alaska. He did this last season. We'll try to get him back on one cast sometimes. We'll just get him on the schedule. Not that we have a schedule. Usually it's me, and if I can't do it, I'll ding someone in the office or down on the dock, Derek. Brian's always busy. Hate to pull him off projects, but he's good, especially when he does it with Wesley. One day we'll hand it over to Wesley. We keep telling him that he's going to be boss one day. I'm going to fish this 8 foot deep for just a little while, and then I'm going to move it up. Uh-oh. I got some grass on there. Blake was out this morning on a trip. He said fishing was slow the first 2 hours, and then it really picked up. They were fishing the trophy area. He's back out on another trip. Give this a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to move out to the middle, or maybe on the other side, get out in the sunshine, see if it's any different. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Nothing else to warm up. The wind has just been really gusty today. 1 minute it lays down and then it really blows. No bites. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. I have seen some fish midge, so I'm gonna put on a zebra midge. And to do that, I'm gonna put on a different float too. It's too big for a zebra midge. Probably never see the bite, although it is possible. Okay, so if I got one in here I can use. going to use a 14. It's a red with a gold head. And I'm going to use a bigger one because I don't think these fish down here have seen too many zebra midge flies. Okay, I'm going to start at that depth, which is about 3.5 feet. Float slid down. Oh, it would really help to put a toothpick in the float. Okay. It's totally blank casting. I'm going to let it sit there a minute or so, and then I'm going to move it. Move it a little more often than I did like last night. I think my wind's going to shift again. Which is fine with me. When you're fishing this way out here in the big water, you just gotta keep moving and cover some water. See if you can find a school of rainbows, place where they're feeding. Where you'll find one, you'll usually find more than one. I'm gonna go a couple more casts. Most people that fish down here, and me included, will use a jig under a float. This is the mega worm and the midge are a little, unless they're midging for sure, I'd use a zebra midge, but in this scenario I would be using a little jig under a float. The sculpin and sculpin ginger, they've said has been the best colors this week, but I'd try black also. All right, this is my last cast. All right. Pick up a piece of paper here in the water. Well, no fish, no bites. I was hopeful I'd find some friendly fish down here, but not today. Okay. Appreciate you watching. We'll keep doing this. Another 11 years, maybe. See ya.